Do you ever feel like you're fighting an uphill battle with anxiety, and despite all the advice, something just isn't clicking? You've tried the deep breathing, the journaling, maybe even therapy, but there's this underlying struggle that feels different. Well, today, I'm Emma from Finally Relax, and we're going to dive deep into something I rarely hear discussed: 7 things therapists might never explicitly tell you about anxiety. These aren't hidden secrets, but rather profound truths that, once understood, can be an absolute game changer in your journey to finding lasting calm. Let's start with point number 1. Anxiety isn't always a problem to fix. It's often a messenger. We're taught to suppress it, to make it go away. But what if your anxiety is actually a sophisticated internal alarm system, trying to alert you to something important? Perhaps a boundary that needs setting, an unmet need, or a situation that's truly misaligned with your values. This isn't about excusing chronic anxiety, but recognizing its initial impulse. Ignoring the messenger means ignoring the message, and it often just gets louder. Understanding this shifts your perspective from fighting to listening, which is the first step towards true resolution. Moving to point number 2. Your nervous system is fundamentally built for survival, not comfort. In a world of saber-toothed tigers, anxiety was your best friend, signaling danger. Today, those tigers are deadlines, social media, or financial worries. Our bodies haven't quite caught up. This means your fight-flight-freeze response is a primal, hardwired system. It doesn't care if you're safe. It cares if you perceive danger. Knowing this helps you depersonalize anxiety. It's not a flaw in you. It's an overzealous protector doing its job, albeit sometimes a bit too enthusiastically in our modern world. Point number 3. The very act of resisting anxiety often fuels it. Think about it. When you push against an anxious thought or sensation, you're inadvertently telling your brain, "This is truly dangerous. I must fight it." This fight or flight response then escalates. Therapists will teach coping mechanisms, but the underlying truth is that radical acceptance, not resignation, but simply allowing the sensation to be without judgment, can be incredibly powerful. It's like letting go of a rope in a tug-of-war. The moment you stop pulling, the tension dissolves. Point number 4. Highlight something crucial. Your body holds trauma, not just your mind. We often focus on cognitive processing in therapy, but past experiences, especially stressful or traumatic ones, can be stuck in our physical bodies. This can manifest as chronic tension, unexplained aches, or even just a constant feeling of unease that no amount of talk therapy seems to shift. Techniques like somatic experiencing or even gentle movement and breathwork can be profoundly helpful here, as they allow your body to complete protective responses it couldn't at the time of the original event. Point number 5 is essential for managing expectations. Healing isn't linear, it's cyclical. You'll have good days and bad days, breakthroughs and setbacks. It's not a straight line upwards. Expecting a perfect progression often leads to frustration when you inevitably hit a dip. Understand that regression can actually be a sign of deeper processing, bringing old patterns to the surface to finally be released. Embrace the cycles, learn from the dips, and celebrate the climbs. This acceptance alone can significantly reduce self-judgment and increase resilience. Point number 6. Self-compassion is often far more powerful than self-criticism in managing anxiety. Many of us believe we need to be hard on ourselves to improve, to push through the anxiety. But beating yourself up for feeling anxious only adds another layer of stress and shame to an already overwhelmed nervous system. Treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a dear friend struggling with similar feelings can calm your nervous system, allowing you to actually process and move through the anxiety more effectively. It's not about being soft, it's about being strategic. And finally, point number 7. True, lasting relief from anxiety often comes from nervous system regulation, not just thought management. While cognitive behavioral therapy is incredibly effective for challenging anxious thoughts, sometimes the feeling of anxiety persists because your nervous system is stuck in an activated state. This is where practices like mindful movement, breath work, spending time in nature, or even just consciously slowing down your pace of life become non-negotiable. They communicate safety to your primal brain, gently guiding your body out of chronic fight or flight and into a state of rest and digest. So, there you have it. 7 profound truths about anxiety that can truly shift your approach to mental well-being. From understanding anxiety as a messenger to realizing the importance of nervous system regulation, these insights move beyond just coping, towards truly healing. Remember, your journey with anxiety isn't about eradicating it entirely, but about cultivating a more compassionate, informed, and effective relationship with it. Which of these insights resonated most deeply with you? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If this video brought you clarity and comfort, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss our next video on Finally Relax. Until then, remember, you have the power to finally relax.